Hi neighbor, my name is Juliet DeRienzo. Today I learned how to make sauerkraut with the Fermentation Sciences department, interview Adela Vasquez from the Hispanic Student Association, and give blood at the 11th annual Homecoming Blood Drive. I hope you'll join me as I say, hi neighbor. Some people think fermentation science is just about beers and brews. However, they also specialize in food. I decided I had to see this for myself, so I visited their lab to see how it's done. Okay, so that is how you make sauerkraut. Now it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks for fermentation, but let's hope it turns out well. I'm here with the Director of Fermentation Sciences,
Stefan Sommer.
Yes. So I just went through one of his classes. We learned how to make sauerkraut and the process that it has to go through to ferment. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks. So would you tell me a little bit about Fermentation Sciences program?
Sure. It all started as a beer and wine program about 5 years ago. So we still attract a lot of students that are interested in the craft beer industry and becoming winemakers, but we try to open it up to more disciplines. So now we're doing fermented foods, we do cheese, we do sauerkraut, we do a lot of things that you can eat rather than drink. And we try to get rid of that stigma that we have that we're only making alcohol. So we open it up to biotechnology and related disciplines. So all our students that go through the program will learn how to handle microorganisms in very, very different ways, not only making drinking alcohol.
So what is one of your favorite courses to teach?
I like the fermented meats and dairy class because we can make cheese, we can make sauerkraut, we can make salami in this class, and I enjoy that a lot because it is different. By training, I'm more of a winemaker. I also teach the wine classes in the program, but I enjoy the diversity of fermentation sciences.
So where do you all get the food that you use in your classes, or the grapes you use for the wines, etc.?
We get a lot of donations from wineries. When it comes to grapes, we pay for half of it, and we get donations for half of the grapes that we're processing. The food is always local. We try to use organic produce because it's just easier to ferment than conventionally produced products. And if we sell products, which we do for wine and beer specifically right now, the money goes back to the students. So donations that are made to the program will benefit the students in many different ways. We give out scholarships to students with the money that we earn from selling beer and wine. And they use it for research, they use it for summer activities. It's really, they know how they the products were made and they know what they're working for in class. And if they can get a scholarship from the money, that's even better.
Do you all have any clubs that stem out of the Fermentation Sciences program?
We have an official fermentation science club. It's approved by the university, has more than 120 members right now, and not only active students, but also recent graduates, which means that they use it for networking as well. They use it to get internships in companies around the state and out of the country. We have students in Australia, in New Zealand, in multiple countries in Europe, and they open opportunities for our students to go abroad and experience the culture in a different country.
Sure. Wow, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me today in your class. Hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be able to try the sauerkraut and it tastes good. Well, thank you so much.
The Hispanic Student Association is a group on campus that is committed to raising awareness about the Hispanic culture. Here with me to chat about the HSA and their upcoming festival is Adela Vasquez. Adela, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm great as well. Thank you for coming on our show today.
Yeah, no problem.
So would you first start off by just telling us a little bit about the HSA?
So the Hispanic Student Association is basically a club, or basically what we think of it is a family, where you can just come out, like, view everyone's different culture and diversity and just have fun.
So what kind of people make up this family? Can it be anyone, any student?
We have all different races in our club. It's not just for Hispanics, but it's everyone who just respects our culture and wants to learn more about it.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So tell me about this festival coming up.
So the festival is since it's Hispanic Heritage Month, we're holding a festival that we hold every single year for a couple years now. And basically it's just like a free event where everyone can just come out, eat free food, have fun, and then we're gonna have 3 guest speakers.
Okay, would you tell me about these guest speakers?
Yeah, the first speaker, she is going to come and talk about her struggle through the North Carolina educational system. The second guy, he is talking about his children's book that he wrote based on his life in Colombia, which is where I'm from.
Cool.
And the third speaker is Elizabeth, I don't want to pronounce her last name wrong.
Avesedo?
Yeah, but she's an Afro-Latin poet that's coming to talk, and she's going to hold like a Q&A portion of it.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit about more that will be happening at the festival. So what types of food will be featured, or will you all be dancing?
There will be dancing.
Okay.
There will be a lot of different kinds of food, basically from every culture. So yeah, it's all free too.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Can you tell our viewers about what time or where we
Yeah.
should go?
Location is in the Student Union at Blue Ridge Parkway on October 10th from
Okay.
6 to 9.
Very cool, very cool. So tell me a little bit more about the HSA Club. How often do you all meet?
So HSA meets basically every Thursday
Okay.
from 6:45 to like 8ish. The time passes by really fast because
Okay.
we're all just having fun.
Yeah, what does a typical meeting look like?
So the beginning, it's basically like if we have speakers coming in to talk about volunteering opportunities, and then they give us like a little background gist of it, and then after that we get to like the serious announcements. So basically like this whole month has been about homecoming and different
Okay.
homecoming committees. So yeah.
What kind of committees help out during homecoming?
We have a banner committee, a float committee, and lip sync, which lip sync got into the final rounds.
How exciting. When
yeah.
will that performance be?
I think it's in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell me how HSA is involved with the community.
So HSA, we do a lot of volunteering opportunities. We do Gear Up, where we speak to like children ranging from middle school to high school and talking about like how to get involved and what you should do before you come to college and stuff like that. We do fundraisers, a lot of fundraisers. So yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Gear Up. So do you all actually go to the middle schools?
No, they come here.
Okay.
And so we just put like a time slot that we're free. It's an hour that you have to volunteer. And last time I was like on the student panel where all they did was just like ask questions and we answered them for them. So yeah.
So tell me, going back to the festival, what are you looking most forward to?
I'm looking for the food and the dancing.
The
for
food
sure.
and the dancing? What's your favorite type of Hispanic dancing?
I like salsa.
Salsa? Are you
Yeah.
good at it? That's
Yes.
the question.
Yes, I think
so.
so.
I'm hoping to go to the festival, and that isn't my strong suit. I'm more of a bachata kind of girl. So you can help me with my salsa dancing.
Yeah, even if they don't know how to dance, like, we can teach you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you all are giving lessons, I assume?
I mean, yeah, if you ask, like, oh, how do you dance this? We'll be like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. So
Yeah, sure, of course.
Don't be shy at all.
So what year are you?
I am a freshman.
And tell me a little bit about your position at HSA.
I am I'm one of the 4 freshman exec reps.
Okay.
This is kind of new this year, just because they want, like, freshmen to be more involved, because
Sure.
you know, freshmen can be shy their first year and they don't really want to, like, you know, they're like, oh, should I do this or should I not? So basically what we do is we go to the executive board meetings and we listen to, like, what's going on, and then we tell the freshmen, and the freshmen, if they have any ideas, then it has to pass through us first, and then we pass it to the exec board.
Wow, how cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming, Adela.
No
It was such a
problem.
pleasure. If you would like to join the festivities, come to the Blue Ridge Ballroom in the Student Union on October 10th at 6 p.m. And when we come back, find out what it takes to be a hero with the prick of a needle. A few weeks ago, I spoke with Ashley about the largest single-day blood drive in America here at App State. Well, I wanted to do my part and donate as well, so I took my camera crew with me and we became heroes.
I'm here at the nation's largest single-day blood drive. I'm here at the nation's largest single-day blood drive at Appalachian State University in the Convocation Center. They're planning on raising 1,250 pints, and I'm going to be one of them. What made you want to volunteer here?
I work in the ACT office, and the blood drive was one of our biggest events of the year. And so, as I can't donate myself, I thought that volunteering would be the next best thing. And so through the ACT office, I felt just really compelled to be a part and engage in the community.
And what made you want to volunteer?
Well, I always wanted to volunteer with the community and help out with app, and this was a really easy way to just sign up and help the community.
I just passed the screen test and now it's time to give some blood. A little nervous, to be honest. They pricked my finger and that was pretty bad, so not looking forward to pricking my arm. But we will see how this goes. Wait, is this the needle?
Yes.
What the heck? I didn't know you were going. Sorry, I was not prepared for that.
Look what you did.
I'm not looking. I did it for a good cause. Oh yes, I had a great nurse. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, I just finished donating blood. Have to eat some healthy snacks and some not healthy snacks, and then I'm out of here.
I'm here with Ravonda Wood. Now, Ravonda, would you tell me a little bit about your involvement here at the blood drive today?
Yeah, I'm the account manager here for campus activities for the blood drives, and I worked with the ACT team, and we host the blood drives here together as a team.
Very cool. Now, are you with App State or are you with the Red Cross?
I'm with the Red Cross.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit about this being the largest blood drive in the nation.
So basically the way we keep our title is a one-day blood drive, and we collect the most in the nation for that one-day collection.
And tell me about how it's increased maybe from year to year, or what our goals look like every year. How do you determine that?
Well, this is our 11th blood drive here doing this one, and we started out around 500, and then we popped up to about 750, and our current goal is 1250, and that's been maintaining probably for the past 4 to 5 years. Last year we were a little short, but the year before we really rocked it out and did 1322, so that's our highest collection that we've had so far.
And that's pints, correct?
Yes.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ravonda.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that was such an adventure giving blood today. I did get stabbed a few times because they couldn't get my blood, but I finally got it, and now I have the potential to save 3 adult lives or 6 little babies, which is just so exciting, and I'm so happy I was able to be a part of this great volunteer experience here on campus. If you didn't get to donate today, that's totally fine. On November 17th, you can donate again here at App State. Just go to redcrossblood.org and sponsor code App State. Bye.